So this is the first pack of presentations for the competition of startups. We are going to talk about industrial revolution. We have 4 companies. All of them are based in Spain. And all of them, they have products and technology that are going to revolutionize their sectors. So we are in the energy, clean energy, and aerospace, specifically. Before starting, let me thank the jury. We have 4 members. We have Barry Schuller from DFJ, which is one of the most famous venture capital firms in the world. We have Juan Garrigosa, who is in charge of technology in Endesa. We have Roberto Marin, founder of MOA Viajes, among other things. And we have Carlos Blanco, who is one of the most famous entrepreneurs and business angels in Spain. So let's start with the first company who claims that they are going to be able to enable an aircraft to stay in flight in case of engine failure using a hybrid propulsion system. The company is named Axter Aerospace, and they come from Madrid.
¿Con cuál pasa, niños?
Vamos a probar.
Flechita para adelante.
Vamos a probar.
El verde, el verde, el verde, el verde.
Okay. Hello. Hello. My name is Miguel Suárez, and I'm a co-founder of Axter Aerospace. I guess that you all have a car, and in your car you are used to have safety belts, airbags, ABS, and many devices that improves the safety of the car. And do you think that airplanes are as safe as cars? And I'm not referring to the big ones you are used to see at the airport. I'm referring to small ones with a single engine. Every year, 700 accidents are caused by engine failure during the flight, and 70 people die. It is 44 times the rate of the Spanish traffic accidents. And by the way, do you remember this accident? It was the accident of Harrison Ford, which happened in March this year. And I'm here because I have the solution. We developed a safety system based on hybrid propulsion, where an electric motor flies and powers the airplane when the engine fails. It prevents the accident and saves the life of the crew. After 4 years of development, we have already a product tested and certified, and we can say that we put into the market the first hybrid safety system. And any company who wants to do something similar to us would need a few years to put a product outside as well. We sell a self-installation kit for all airplanes and also from brand new ones. And so far, we got a couple of orders, but we expect to achieve at least 15% of the market in less than 5 years. And in addition, we realized that we did not only develop a safety system, but we created top technology in electric propulsion, which has application to airplanes, UAVs, cars, boats, and any vehicle that you can imagine. Everything started with an idea in 2011. Daniel, my partner, and me invested our time, our money, and our life to make this idea a reality. And it is fair to say that there is also a lot of people who are not shown today, which also contributed to that. So now we start our second phase, and we have the mission to sell and to supply the system all over the world. And for that reason, we open the doors to any partner and any distributors who can help and support on this mission. And that's all what I wanted to share with you today. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much. We maybe have some questions from the jury. Barry?
Sure. So when you switch over to the electric engine, what's the range?
The range is today 7 minutes. That it depends on the airplane. It would mean between 20 and 25 kilometers extra range.
I'd like to know a little bit about the rest of the team, please.
Sorry, say again.
Rest of the team, I would like to know a little bit more about the rest of the team.
Sorry, I didn't catch
The team, I would like to know a little bit more about the rest of the team.
The team, we have Daniel, who is an electric engineer, an aeronautical engineer and pilot. And we have people from City Engineering Group, which is a very known company because it's one of the top suppliers for Airbus, which supplies help us on some kind of like mechanical analysis. And we also have the support of the University Carlos III of Madrid, which contributed to develop the control of the electric motor.
Next time. I'm sorry, we are out of time. So thank you very much. And well, remember this guy has invented the Prius of the airplanes. So thank you, guy.
Thank you.
The second company is going to present is a company that they say they are going to produce energy at minimum cost using sea wave power generators. Welcome to the stage, Biomival from Valencia.
Good afternoon. My name is Rafael Aparicio, and I came here to speak you about Biomival. Biomival obtains energy from sea waves through a design inspired in the beak of a flamingo. All of us with energy, and fossil energy is not sustainable. We need another energies, and we always think about sun and wind, and we forget the most important energy on Earth, sea waves. 30 times the energy of the sun. 40 times the energy of the wind. Constant, sustainable, predictable. Why are we not using that? Because it's difficult to achieve. What have we done? We saw that the flamingo creates these waves with his beak. We extracted the shape, put into water, made computer calculation, and saw that this shape is capable to take 15 to 40% of the energy of the wave. Our competitors take only 10%. This is revolutionary. Why we get this amount of energy? Because our technology rotates in the same direction independently on the one of the waves. And at the same time, we have no intermediates as mechanical, neither fluid parts. We are now, at this moment, building a prototype in the port of Valencia. It's patented. And our milestones, 5 years ago, this was an idea. And at this moment, we are going to make a trip in Chile to raise money. We have a step. We are going to build buoys because transmission buoys need this kind of technology, and we have it. The team is a multidisciplinary team. We have an environmental engineer, philosopher like me, a designer, and an expert in financials. This is our partners that have trust in us. And in summary, I am offering you the best energy for a best future in the world. Thank you very much for your attention.
Thank you. We have time for 2 questions from the jury.
Okay, I'll make it count. Can you tell us how much it costs and what the return on investment, how long does it take to pay back?
Are you asking about the returning of his investing?
How much does it cost? I understand there's all different sizes, but have you calculated if a municipality or a country installs it in a port, how long does it take to recoup the cost of installation?
We have asked so many people that had told us that our big dream is to build big power stations, but in the step we need to build little ones and earn money from the first time. We are going to earn money this year with a little buoy in the port of Valencia. Valencia has little waves. We are going to go after that to Chile because Chile is the first country in the world to create waves energy.
We have another question? No? Okay. So don't forget that Rafael, he's a philosopher. He's not an engineer. Thank you very much, Rafael. The third company that is going to present is a company that they claim that they produce hydrogen and oxygen using renewable energy sources. Let's try to understand what they mean by that, and let's welcome Bamford Blue to the stage.
¿Dónde están? ¿Ahí? Verne once said, hydrogen will be the coal of the future. Nowadays, and thanks to our technology, we know that this day is just about to happen. Welcome, everyone. I'm Cristina. I'm going to present you Bamford Blue, the project we are developing. Today, 50% of the hydrogen produced comes from natural gas. But its price increase and volatility and the global need to reduce the polluting emissions makes us think about a change. Only 4% of the hydrogen produced comes from electrolysis using renewable resources. And this is because the system is not cost efficient due to the high price of the electricity. But this is something we will change with Bamford Blue. Bamford Blue is the first ship specifically designed for the production of hydrogen and oxygen by means of the electrolysis of seawater. The rigid wing sails propel the boat and generate a water flow in the submerged turbine, producing mechanical energy, which will later be converted into electricity to produce hydrogen and oxygen by the electrolysis. The hydrogen and the oxygen will be stored on board. The whole system and the rigid wing sails are protected by 7 patents, and also 2 additional patents were presented this year. Hydrogen has a market of more than $80,000 million US, with growth rates of more than 5% per year. So we already have a real market there. Also, the oxygen market reached in 2010 100 million annual tons. Here you can see the current production methods of hydrogen, and you can see that Bamford Blue is not only competitive in cost with the renewable resources, but also with the non-renewable. And this is mainly because of the high efficiency of our wing sails and because of the load factors we can reach thanks to the mobility key point. Our business model is not focused on being manufacturers and integrators of each of the subsystems, and instead is based on generating income by means of technology transfer and licenses, just as biotech companies do. Bamford Blue is formed by a young and energetic team, which combines different backgrounds, and has experience to do it thanks to their past activities in several startups. Also, we wanted to join the best partners and stakeholders to join the project. Actually, Series A is almost closed, which will cover the expenses of the first year of the project's development. So we invite you all to join us, or investing in this round, which will be open until December, or if you think your company can bring added value to the project, be part of Bamford Blue as one of our partners. Thank you all for your attention, and remember that Bamford Blue will one day be the coal of the near future. No matters.
Thank you very much, Cristina. I hope the jury will have some questions.
You just explain again what's the process by which you get the hydrogen? The boat, is it out in the water? I didn't understand what was happening.
The boat turns on the engine and goes to an area of high wind speed, and then the wind sails propel the boat, and under the water, there are some turbines and generate mechanical energy because of the relative velocity into the water and the boat. And this is later converted into electricity, and by the electrolysis of the seawater, you produce hydrogen and oxygen, which you store it in high-pressure ISO tanks. And once it is completely full, you return to port and empty these tanks, unload the boat, and start the process again.
Thank you.
Okay, well, thank you very much, Cristina. That was Bamford Blue. Okay. And the last company that is going to present, coming from Madrid, they say that they can reduce 30% the energy consumption using an intelligent underfloor heating system. Let's welcome Lluc from Blacktherm.
Hello, everybody. This is Lluc Martí, founder of Plactherm. After being in several companies, I realized that there are a common problem in thermal issues. First one, how and where we warm. Radiators, heat pumps, use convection, drawing the air and put the warm on the top and cold on the bottom. Just the other way around of the ideal. Second one, have you ever experienced that cold air coming from a bad ceiling and the cost of it? Third one, why everything could not be controlled by a smart device. In my previous job, when I have a claim with thermal issues, I should call to my boss to the facility manager to the owner of the builder, and the owner of the builder to the company that managed the maintenance. Wow. And my favorite one, have you ever experienced that? Have you ever experienced in your office someone that have different comfort temperatures than yours? Imagine the future of the thermal comfort. That exists, and it's called Plactherm. That's a normal office, everyone the same temperature. With our system, you can create areas, you can link to a worker and give them the capacity to choose their own comfort temperature, while we are reducing the general temperature by 3 degrees. We achieve that with our patented tile. It's a multi-layer. We have a resistor element, isolation, a structure with electronics and sensors, achieving savings of 2,000 euros per year in a 300 square meters office, giving an amazing control to the users. At the same time, our competence is just fixing to 21 degrees. We can put our temperature to 18 and just emphasizing where and when the worker is. Imagine all the power of big data that we have with that system. The market of heating system is over $26 billion annually and growing. If we take a look to zoning versus efficiency, we can have fireplace and heaters, we can have radiators, heat pumps, and we can have intelligent like Nest, intelligent thermostats, and Plactherm. Our business model is based on selling our intelligent tile and later on software as a service. We have won several awards, we have patent, different technical agreements, and the next month we will have the first full working prototype. We are an experienced team with previous work in startups, domotics, and architecture, plus some advisors. We have already achieved 450K, and we are looking 300K to install 10 pilot plants in different facilities. We have already closed the first one with one of the biggest retail companies in Spain. Next time, you're going to be in your office and you have a claim with your colleagues for thermal comfort, you will remember us. Welcome to Blacktherm, welcome to the tile of the future. Thank you.
Thank you very much. We have a couple of questions from the jury. Time for that.
Can you just clarify, so does this work together with central heating of some kind, or can it operate strictly with the tiles?
Again, sorry?
Is this meant to handle all of the heating requirements of a room, or together with an existing central heating system?
Heating system, our system is enough.
Okay.
We have 80 watts per square meter, and it's enough.
So you wouldn't need a heat pump plus this?
For cooling.
For cooling, yes?
Yes, for heating, no.
Please give us more information about the performance of your technology comparing with some others, please.
We have run an analysis, a third party has run an analysis where it's comparing a house, an office, and a big building like a church in Madrid, in Seattle, and in Stockholm. Compare with heater pumps, radiators, and the floor heating system, water and electric. In all that cases, we have an average of that 30%. All the increase, all that manage that we can achieve reducing that 3 degrees, it's plus. It's not the manager that we achieve the 30%, it's just comparing with our system. We have put the resistor element so close to the surface, just attached to an isolation layer, that we are forcing all the heat going up really quick. And all the losses that we could have, it just hit. It's where we want to have, in the floor, where we want to warm. That's all.
You have a question? No? Okay. Lluc, thank you very much.
Thank you.
So that's all These were the 4 finalists for the Industrial Revolution competition. The die is in the cast, la suerte está echada. The jury will deliberate and decide who is the winner, and tomorrow we will know it during the awards ceremony. Thank you very much for attending. I hope that you have enjoyed the presentations. Good luck to the entrepreneurs, and let's continue with the show. Thank you.